With help of my microphone was on. Damn. I think I was new at this or something. We made it to another Thursday. What's up, SRT? That name is suspicious. I'm not gonna say, but that name looks suspicious to me. But anyways, welcome to the latest Thursday episode of the AAA show. We're gonna watch this here developer update. Oh yeah, I think I know who you are. Yep. Anyways, we gonna go ahead and watch this here video and see what they had to say. I missed it the other day when I was working, so we're gonna check it out tonight and see what's all good with really what they said. It's an hour and a half long or so, and I'm very interested to see if a certain couple features are going to be in the new simulator, if they even talk about the new simulator. And anyways, let's go ahead and check this shit out. Let me make sure it's the right volume.
This stream is cleared for takeoff.
Hi, hey everyone, welcome to our stream. This is our monthly live developer Q&A. Now we're coming at you both on YouTube and Twitch today. We are really excited about that, so we hope everything goes well. Sorry for that little blip earlier. Hopefully it's all fixed for you. I'm thrilled to see everyone in chat. Lots of new gamer tags and stuff.
That sounds so
YouTube.
echoey.
Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Jane. I am the Senior Community Manager for Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Fix
Of course,
the sound,
moderating
Jane.
today's stream. Before we get started, we got 3 awesome people on panel. I'm sure most of you know them already, but we'll go ahead and introduce them anyway. We're going to start on the right.
Sure.
We have Marcel Boussard, Executive Producer. Welcome, Marcel. How are you doing?
Marcel.
Fine, great. I'm very pleased to be with you tonight.
Thank you for
Very
joining.
happy to be with you
in the
today,
middle, we have
Jane.
Sebastian Vlock. Welcome. How are you?
I'm great.
Thank you
Great.
for joining as well. And of course, last but not least, we have Jorg Newman, head of Microsoft Flight Sim. Jorg, how are you doing?
Great. Thanks for joining us. Excited to be here in glorious 1080p.
Excited to be here.
Woohoo!
Oh, wow.
My name is Jules. I'm
Panel
excited
flow,
to
turn
be
you guys
here.
up. Well, chat, now that we're both on YouTube and Twitch, I'm curious, go ahead and let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm curious about all the different countries and stuff that we have represented here today. I'm sure it's a lot of different areas. Go ahead and type that in chat and I'll tell you a little bit more about today's stream. Wow, it's popping off there. We have a little less than, I think, 8 weeks away from the launch of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So we're really excited to have our first official developer stream where we can finally answer some of your 2024 questions. So we have several topics to cover, of course, and different dedicated Q&A segments. So today we do ask that you hold your question until the appropriate section. Our moderators will post in the chat what sections we're going to cover today so you can see where your question might fit in. And just a reminder that this is not going to be our only, 2024 Q&A stream before launch. So if we don't get to your question, if we can't answer it, or we just aren't able to answer
You are
today,
shit out of luck.
there of course will be certainly other
You will
opportunities
never have that
to
question
ask again,
answered.
or you might have your question answered in some different way before launch. So we're really
I
excited.
make myself laugh. I don't know if that's a good thing or
There's a lot
not.
of different countries. Thank you for sharing those. That's awesome. I think we should go ahead and get started.
That mean you're slightly
Jorg,
retarded
I'll
if
go ahead and hand
you
the
make
mic
yourself
off
laugh.
to you for our presentation.
Yeah, like so often recently, I just want to say thank you.
That's no surprise,
the
Frank.
First thing, we have a lot to be
That's
thankful
no
for,
surprise.
actually. The first thing, and I was actually kind of surprised by it. Just on Sunday, we had the highest engagement on Flight Sim 2020 all year. Was not what I expected, but hey, I hope everybody is really excited about Flight Sim, and it sure seems that way. And then since we last spoke, we had a preview event. I think you guys probably read about it at the Grand Canyon. It was really awesome. We had 100 creators and press. I, of course, wish everybody could have been there. It was really something else. But I think the attendees did a great job capturing
Look at
what
that.
we had to say about the new sim and even the event themselves. All of us 3 spent all last weekend, a lot of last weekend, watching everything was created. The reaction was super positive. And I just want to say, you can't imagine how much of a boost this is for all the teams, because we're now, as Jane said, just 8 weeks away from launch.
It's a major boost for all the teams. Yeah, I like the graphics so far of this game. I do have to say that I don't know what they're going to look like on the Xbox, but from what I've seen so far, the graphics are way better than 2020.
And this type of anticipation and positive feedback is really great. Thank you for that. So everybody's pushing as hard as possible to make the experience fantastic. Then if you look at the next slide, we actually, I don't know if we really advertised this much, but we actually went on pre-order on Thursday last week, but only on the one store. And we have the super cool CL415 pre-order item that you can try out on Flight Sim 2020 if you so wish. I got a lot of positive feedback on it, so seems like people are having fun. So most of today's session is based on 2024, but we always said we're going to support Flight Sim 2020. So there's going to be a little section and even a developer visit before we get started with 2024.
All those airplanes.
Oh, Jen, you can just breeze through those slides. This is the plane grid, just in case you didn't see that. We actually updated it with the Aviator edition. These are all the different editions we're making, yada, yada, yada. There were not many questions about this today. It's actually somewhat limited. I just want to say that. I bought a few actually over the last few days, and this is the limited collector's edition. It's made by with our partners at Aerosoft. Just saying, it's selling really well. If you want one of those, I bought like
such a cool plane
for Christmas gifts and stuff. But there's not that many, just 5,000. Okay, so 2020. So since we last met, we launched Board Update 18 with Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. We had
that's a fun plane to fly.
Really nice plane, which is the Focke-Wulf 200 Condor.
Mm-hmm.
Then Jane and Sean they were in Cologne. Seb and I were trying to go, but we couldn't make it. It was too much work. But we had our little session with folks that are super hardcore fans, so that seemed fun. Jane, yeah, I don't know.
It was a blast. I had a good time.
Best $10
airplane. Well,
second best $10 airplane in the game.
There's some feedback.
The first one's the one that's made with all the junk from around the house and the Ferrari engine.
I know the INS is not what people want, or it's not there. We will continue to work on this and listen to the feedback as always. But I got all the feedback both in the chat, and I also got a long report. But if you go to
what
the
do
next
you want
slide,
for $10?
At least
like,
a little something.
Seriously, people, like, how much shit do you want in an airplane for $10? So what the INS doesn't work? So what it doesn't have the right, like, flight management system? Who cares? The shit's $10. And yes, it sounds terrible. And yes, there's stuff missing, but it's a great plane for $10. It's got 4 engines. It goes fast. It's old. It's got a lot of buttons you can push. Like, it's not bad. Just stop complaining. What you should have asked was, instead of the INS, you should have asked them, why when I go around and I make a circle around the airplane, how come the engine noise stays the same? How about that? How about you write that question?
I'm personally super happy that we got Pan Am. It was sort of a little surprise in there, but we're going now put the Pan Am livery on all the planes we've made, like the A310, for example, has it, and a whole bunch of other planes we already made. So makes me
not a
happy,
whole bunch of other planes. At least not out yet.
Okay, so this is our grid where we are, and we're going to fill the last few boxes today. Not much more to say about this. The AAU3, I just checked in with the
that's going to be a good plane.
It is ready to go into cert. So we have to go through certification, which is just another step. But basically,
I'm excited for that plane. That's going to be a fun plane.
Jane. So this is the iBuilds A310, the A320 Neo, and then Hans has been working on the Pilatus PC6 update.
Okay.
It's basically done. We're just waiting for cert to do it, and we're launching it next week.
Short takeoff.
Then we promised for a long time that we would do an ATR update, and
nice.
Here it is.
That's a great plane, the ATR.
Stall and the 72600.
That's a good update. That thing has been updated in a long time.
More detail.
Yes.
Hello.
Hans,
Hello.
welcome to the stream. Glad you could join
Hello.
us. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Fine, I'm great. Thanks for having me.
I like Frankfurts.
Yeah, tell us about the ATR update.
Yeah. Um,
Hans Fortman.
well, this is mostly an update.
Just
on
kidding,
the model
Hans.
side.
I'm just kidding.
Of course, there are bug fixes and also a few new features, but the big part is the model. First, I would like to start. Oh, okay. We have 6 new variants of the aircraft.
Wow.
The 42600S, the stall version, stands for short takeoff and landing. The
Because they probably are German or Austrian.
72600F, the freighter version of the ITR 72, and 2 highline configuration means business class configurations for the 42600 and 72600 each. So can you go to the next? Yeah. These are the 2 versions of the 42600 highline. On the upper left, you see a business kind of configuration with a table for each seat, including power sockets for laptops.
Very
on
cool.
The 2 lower images show the highline free configuration, which is on the left economy as usual, and on the right 2 1 abreast business class configuration. We have the same for the 72, this time with 28 instead of 18 seats for the highline 2 configuration, and 12 business class and 36 business seats in economy class.
Very cool.
So next is the
wow,
stall
800
version.
meters.
This one is basically 42600 with the engines, or with engines that equal the 72600. Means they have 2,750 shaft horsepowers, which is a significant increase over the normal 72600, normal 42600. And at 70% load factor, it just takes 800 meters for takeoff.
Wow.
So good, easily or better use for on smaller airports. And it also has a larger rudder for easier control when approaching the on final approach to in crosswind conditions. Okay, and the freighter next. Okay, the 72600 freighter is what a lot of you wanted for a long time now. It fits up to 7 containers or 5 standard pallets. The large cargo door in front of the propeller on the left side is there. And the original passenger door on the rear is pretty much the same. It just comes without stairs. So better for loading and unloading of cargos. Other than that, it doesn't have windows, of course, but there's no big difference to the other 72600 variants. Of course, all this is supported in the EFB for the payload settings, and
Getting an error from YouTube. I wonder why.
the variants properly. Okay, this last one is a new feature which I'm not sure about. I would like to show this in live, which is better. Yes. So the MFD has a map feature. It always had. I don't know how many
Hang on,
people.
Hey Frank, I'm putting you out again. Look, you came in bringing drama, and nobody in my chat talks the way you do. So goodbye.
used or founded even. And you always could go there, select your parking stand, and use it for navigation on the airport. What's new about
You can do
this
that already.
is that in plan mode, that's this one, it's always pointing north. You
Really?
can actually.
Because it looks like it's pointing west.
First move, so you can actually move around the airport now and
cool.
use it as a navigation chart. You can click on where your gate is, the gate that is selected, back to the airport, to the airplane, and up there it is. So, and find the best way you.
I wonder if they'll let you click on the screen to do that. Because this airplane, you can actually click on the screen to do different things. To bring up different bearing indicators or different screens, or I mean, they're really interactive, the touch screens and all these. I wonder if you'll be able to do that, or if you have to use the arrows. Not a big deal, just curious.
That there is to get there. This wasn't possible with before Sim Update 15. There was a small but very effective bug in this. So we are happy to announce that this feature is now working as well. A short look on the EFB. This is a normal Highline version, so you now have the passenger numbers according to the matching the airplane. It shows the full title up here, no longer just 42,600 and 72,600. So all new variants are supported. Yeah, this is pretty much what is new about the ATR. I won't go over the bug list now, but there are quite a few that have been fixed. So I hope you're going to like it.
Thanks, Hans. We had a couple questions in chat. The first one, for those who already own the ATR, they were curious if this update is going to be free or paid.
It's free, of course.
Awesome. And the second question, for those who have purchased the ATR in 2020, will they be able to fly it in 2024?
Yep, and we'll get to that later more, but yes.
Awesome. Hans, thank you so much for showing that off. We're really excited for the ATR update coming soon and appreciate you joining us today.
Oh yeah, when is it coming, Hans? I signed you up for 10/10, my friend. Come on, enough time. It's close. You saw it. It's in bug testing now, but
yeah. Okay.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Hans. Take care. All right. Now it's time to hop into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Very exciting. We have a ton of different Q&A topics. So we're going to go ahead and start with some technical questions. So of course, we already have gathered a lot of questions, but chat, feel free to ask some live questions right now related to anything technical, or if we explain a question and you're curious about something about that answer, feel free to ask now. All right. So this is just showing our min recommended and ideal specs. I think a lot of you have seen this already floating around the internet as of last week. There's lots of questions about this. The first one being, why is 64 gigabytes the ideal amount of RAM, and does more RAM help performance? Who'd like to take this one?
I think that was on me.
Sure.
Yeah, 64 is
is ideal. That's why we put it as ideal. The sim will not use 64 gigabytes, just to make sure. That was not what we meant. So I mean, I have a 32 gig machine and it works very well. The issue is that when I have the sim running and I have some other software running and maybe I do some recording, then it starts to be quite glitchy. And so that's why I think we recommended, ideally, if you want to put everything to max, ultra, and push every option to the max detail, and you want to be comfortable maybe running or streaming or doing some recording for video or so, or even just having email, you want to have more than that. So that's why we said ideal. But I'm pretty sure that on 32, that's what we said as recommended. It's going to work very fine. So that's why recommended is 32. Yeah. So I don't think people should not understand, hey, I need to get 64. No, if you want to make sure you can run several software at the same time and you don't have some lag all of a sudden, and then I mean I have only 32, and when I run two or three big software plus the sim, sometimes it just freezes for 2 seconds, and that's when you don't have enough memory. So that's why we said it 64.
That makes sense. Thanks, Seb. I see this question in chat now, but it's similar to our next question: is what are the resolution and target outputs for minimum recommended and ideal PC specs?
So yes, I can answer to that. So the goal is to have at least 30 FPS on all the configurations. The min specs, the target resolution was 1080p with a low preset, and we also get a rounded scale to 70%. Regarding the recommended, it's 1440p with a graphic quality preset set to high. And for the ideal spec, so this is 4K and in ultra. Well, what I can say is I said that the frame rate target was 30 FPS, but we already know that we are above with the ideal spec and the ultra settings. It's more like between 40 and 50 already, and we still have to find some optimization. So I think this has been also communicated in some forums, right? I don't know.
Well, yeah, we'll get that written out for an FAQ, but that's great to know.
Right, sorry about
And
that.
if I can add to
Daughter's
to
not
that,
feeling well, so
I think on the
sorry about that. My daughter's not feeling well, so you saw me talking and couldn't hear me. It's because I was on mute, but I think she'll feel okay. I think she just has some hunger pains. I think she needs to eat something.
On one or maybe several of the previous Q&As, we've been asked if we could add a system to have a automatically adaptive detail with the frame rate target. So this is now present in 2024, and so
you know what, they shouldn't make. I don't think they should make this for the Series S at all. Make it for PC. I'm sorry if you have a Series S. I really am. You can have Microsoft 2020, but I think for this game, maybe on S you could stream it, not download it. That way you have that streaming version. But I mean, as far as like downloading a Series X, I understand, or the next level whenever they come out with it. But man, if you got a Series S, that game's going to be struggling. And for them to have to chip away at all the details they did just to be able to make it fit, I don't know. I think they should just make it stream for Series S, and then Series X you can download it and all that. Maybe well, anyways, let's just watch.
For example, if we set a render target over 30, it's going to automatically adjust the detail to keep it over 30 or 60 or whatever the user chooses as or it can be disabled if one doesn't like it. But this also helps to achieve a stable frame rate, because in the sim there's areas where it's always going to be super fast, and then there's areas where it's much heavier, and so it's good to have this new system where the detail automatically
this
adjusts.
last bullet point.
Okay.
Wait a minute, don't.
Right. A live question: how is the new?
All right, hang on a second. Before we go on, this last bullet point here. Microsoft 2024's reliance on online access for far more assets presumably means that a server outage is likely to affect far more users than the current server outages do. So that statement is letting us know that we are going to have issues. They're covering their ass now by saying this, but just expect to have issues. At present, a lot of assets are stored on our systems, whereas this will no longer be the case. How feasible will it be to play offline in all future?
Sim utilizing multi-core CPUs as ideal config is 12 cores or higher.
A lot. I can say that I have only 8 cores on my PC. I mean, on one of my dev PCs, and it's always very high, right? So I think 2020 used to be quite often at 50% or so. Yeah, here I'm I'm right now Heathrow Airport. I'm at 81, 83, 80. So you see, it's using a lot more of the cores.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think we went up also in the recommended specs, is to have more. More is better. And so yeah, all the computation went a lot more multi-thread, whether it's physics or world simulation or rendering, everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of questions about access to the SDK and actually quite a bit of SDK questions. So, Jorg, do you have any comments on that?
We'll talk about it in a little bit.
Okay, no problem. So we will answer some of that. Next question I have, live question, is the specs table you published doesn't cover specs for VR. Could you add that in or compare it performance-wise to 2020?
That's true. We didn't talk about that. The goal here is to have the same kind of performance.
Going to be out of beta, I assume that. Yes, then.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Okay. Another live question. Will 2024 support Microsoft Direct Storage?
I don't have the answer for that.
Okay, we'll put a pin on that question for later.
Yes.
Next question. Microsoft 2024's reliance on online access for far more assets presumably means that a server outage is likely to affect far more users than the current server outages do. At present, a lot of assets are stored on our system, whereas this will no longer be the case. How feasible will it be to play offline in the future, if at all?
Yeah, so I'll go. It's a long question.
thank
I'll
you.
go through it point by point. So first of all, yes, in 2020 we were still streaming quite a lot of data, all the world data, which is the largest amount of data in the sim right now. That's 3 petabytes. That was all streamed.
Wow.
What we moved to the cloud
3 terabytes.
now 2 terabytes of non-terrain data, which is like the planes and some airports, characters and stuff like that. It is important to know, so something which is maybe not clear is that if you, for example, purchase a plane from the marketplace, you don't have to download it. It's going to stream, so we only download what is needed, and you don't have to have the whole very long download process in some cases. But you can still download it if you want. So you can still say, hey, in the marketplace, you can still say, oh, download it, and I don't want to stream it.
It's good to have that option.
So in that case,
I like
obviously, you have
that.
to wait at the time of download, but then you don't get.
Can have a choice.
It's there, right? You don't get
stream it or download it.
I don't know if the internet is slow. I mean, for example, at home I have a reliable internet. Sometimes the kids are all on the internet, and then I don't want to have a lot of bandwidth used when they're on TV or whatever. You can download some of the stuff ahead. It's gonna use more disk space, and then it's gonna stream less. Obviously, the terrain is still gonna be streamed, and the rolling cache is still there to help reduce streaming in the end. But that's an important thing, which means that some of the data can be cached. So whether it's the rolling cache or whether you want to download, force a download, but in the end, we're still gonna need a connection for there's always gonna be some. So For example, I try to really on my computer. I try to really have a big
Okay,
rolling
you're
cache.
rambling now, dude.
The question.
The FSR3 stuff.
Oh,
Okay, let's get to a different screen on their screen.
Already taking some time. I think it was actually most of the
Oh, hey,
loading
what's up,
time.
man?
And now it's a share.
You missed a another Frank banning. I had to ban Frank again. He came in under a different name. I knew who it was right away. He started coming in with all kinds of drama. I ignored him. Then he started cussing and doing all kinds of shit in the chat. I was like, yeah, goodbye. Yeah, that was Frank. What's up, dude? Yeah, I deleted him. I gave him a chance. He ruined it again. All right, why are they spending so long on that one screen?
Big
All right,
clouds.
there we go.
Which means that the question, which is just after there about turbulence, if you fly through these very thick clouds, it's a lot more turbulent, obviously. I think the cloud rendering resolution has been slightly improved.
I was hoping he would settle down a bit, actually.
I mean, detail of the exact. I mean, the number of.
Yeah, he's timed out for 24 hours, so we'll see. But I'm not going to ban him. If he wants to come back in after 24 hours, it might be kind of fun. I don't mind interacting with him when I'm not trying to watch a developer stream. Like when I'm flying, it's no big deal. As long as he just chills, but he brings so much drama all the time. We're even talking about it now. Stop talking about Frank, guys. Get back to watching the show.
Samples, even if you double, we would double the cost, but we would still get just a little bit more grain and fluffiness in the clouds. So I think that's been pushed up a little bit, but it's not a very large visual improvement compared to the cost. So we didn't push that too far. And
lurking in the shadows.
New weather effects like auroras, sorry.
Oh yes, auroras.
Yeah, crazy here
tornadoes,
too.
Yeah.
And importantly, the interaction with the sky and the world, right? The wind on the trees, on the bushes, on grass, on water. That's all been improved. So that's also very important.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. So you mentioned tornadoes. Do they spawn in live weather, or is this only for missions, or what?
So I think what
oh yeah,
my understanding was that we don't quite yet.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Reliable data source for tornadoes live.
No, we don't.
So we have them in missions, and we could spawn them, but as soon as
you didn't miss much,
where we are sure that because they're not like very long-lasting events. So.
No, so I mean, we looked into this both with our weather provider and some other entities that say, you can't predict what tornadoes are.
Hey, we're trying to find your question.
If you would have that data that you would.
So far, I don't think we found it yet.
Right? So that would be cool. But so there is an array that we are talking about hooking into that gives us a better resolution,
hey guys,
but it's only North America. So
don't talk about Bobby. He's in the chat again. Don't talk about him, guys. Just shh.
There is no worldwide great satellite system that actually tracks this stuff. It's something, if we do it, it's going to be a sustained feature post-launch.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll find that answer out here shortly.
All right, live question. Will there be a working weather radar?
Hey! That question sounds familiar.
Still on the backlog catalog.
Yep. Okay.
That's probably a no.
Thank you. Next question. Will thermal simulations be improved? As someone who loves gliders in 2020, I would love for this to be better.
Oh yeah, it'll be great.
Yes,
yep.
So
you can't keep everybody happy.
Thermal simulation was
some people love it, and some people just always complain about it.
I mean, some weakness of thermals was linked to what I explained before, the bad connection between the clouds and the live weather service. So in live weather, we should see improved thermals. and then I think we did quite a lot of optimizations. We've added the wake turbulence, but that's not thermal. That's more turbulence,
Yeah,
and the turbulences are more
I saw your
intense in clouds.
pissed
if
offness
they are big clouds, like if they are very thick.
in Discord today.
Not that much in light clouds. I mean, I've personally flown in a small plane through light clouds. You barely, when you see the little drops on the windshield, but you don't really feel
That's true.
anything in any bump or anything. If the cloud is very light, obviously. And that's, I think, about it right now.
Okay.
So there was a question about historical weather. Can you talk to it real quick?
So what I understand right now is that we have historical weather. I mean, no, we have historical live world for 24 hours.
Right.
It's
Nice.
not just weather, right, Marcel?
Big improvement
Yes,
since
exactly.
'98.
So the painful
That's for
thing
sure.
where if you wanted to play live before, it had to be now. And if you always come back from work at home and 9 o'clock in the evening, you always fly at night. If you want to fly live at home, that is gone now. You can now the live.
No, Bobby,
you can
but thanks
stay
for
in live
spoiling it.
and move the slider for 24 hours
Nice.
into the past.
No, he
and
hasn't
you
said
get
anything
live
about that
weather,
yet.
Live traffic, live boats, like live.
Well, you know what?
everything.
I don't know, because I did skip ahead a little bit. I saw the collector's edition with the plane on the stand and the bag and all the deal. I don't remember him saying it, but I did skip forward a little bit.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's huge.
Then can we hop on some others? Because we're diverting in some other areas. So Seb, Martial, windshield wipers.
They work
So
right now.
Talking.
We didn't talk about it at the
Okay.
He did. Okay.
preview event, but it's working. Yeah.
They wipe off rain.
Yeah.
That's
They do.
exciting. That's
And then
exciting.
Seb,
He
somebody
didn't
was
buy
asking
them,
about
by the
night lighting
way.
Improvements.
He just took them, and then they'll just hide that deficit somewhere in another scheduled line in their spreadsheet of expenses. They'll just tuck that 13 grand or whatever it is. They'll just tuck it away somewhere else. Write it off to advertising.
You want to talk about color temperature and whatnot?
Yeah. So we basically did a big pass over the whole lighting engine.
You get all that stuff, and then you get a code to download the game. You don't get the actual game; you just get a code.
And all the light, so it was already PBR. It was also already physically correct and everything. But for example, in the editor, you could create lights and just enter random values, and it's very easy to very quickly get light values which are off. And so now we have in the SDK, there's a tool when you create a light, you can have temperature and everything is photometric. And we applied the same for the sun, for the moon, for aircraft
So
lights,
it's
and for the whole night
communist
lighting in the
collection.
streets. And
So are you saying instead of like the collector's edition, they're gonna have the communist edition where you own nothing? You will own nothing, and you would like it. I want to own a plane, please, please. You own nothing, and you like it.
So the whole city night lighting has been updated with improved color temperature and improved intensities, which are now photometric.
That's cool. Thank you so much. Will AutoGen buildings be getting a refresh in the new sim?
So initially, we wanted to do that. It's still on progress. So I don't know exactly what will be the status of the.
You know, I don't really care about any of these questions. Let me scroll through it. These questions are pretty bad questions, actually. I think at least.
If
there we go. New set of questions.
Allows manufacturers to do their own setups when they will sell new devices. So it should be more easy now to get some setup from external sources.
Okay, great. All right, first live question is:
Walker is a fun plane, that's for sure.
Honeycomb hardware for Xbox Cloud Gaming.
That's right.
They also asked about keyboard and mouse controls for Xbox Cloud Gaming support.
So I can answer your. I don't know if you want to answer to that. So this is related to Microsoft, so maybe you should.
Yeah, well, keyboard and mouse is coming. I think we've postponed it to February, March, I think. That's
We
the
can
last
use
I
them.
heard.
Oh, import
I don't
settings.
have this planning.
Who cares?
Well,
We
I don't
looked
know
at
What the
the
it.
fuck,
by heart.
man?
Yeah.
Who cares?
And
What kind of
regarding
stupid question is
the
that?
other kind of inputs, it's also linked to the capacity of the platform.
Yeah, we were waiting for
There's going to be all new settings, preferences, all kinds of shit to play with, and you want to talk about bringing in all your old stuff? You know what? This leads me to believe that they really did not have a big pool of questions to pull from. I think they are going over every single question they received. Because these are some fucking bad questions. Some of them really are.
the platform team to get this done.
Hmm.
Then the platform team actually released
I know
it,
they
but
say there's not supposed to be anything like a bad question. Them people lied to you. They're bad questions, believe me. You're looking at a few of them right now tonight.
it came at a time and we were like, we were feature locking. So it's been looked into, but it's not going to be that launch. So it's going to be n number of months after launch, but we're doing it.
Okay.
So for the moment, it's only the gamepad
Yeah.
And
Okay.
touch.
at that time.
Next question: can I import all my settings, preferences, keybinds, etc. from 2020, or will I need to set up all of that again?
So unfortunately, you will have to set up again because the way we are doing things is so different that there is no way to translate one to the other.
Right.
No problem. Next question we have: will all controls that exist on specific planes be automatically exposed so we can assign a button for anything that exists in the cockpit? For example, firefighting plane has a button to release water in 2020, but there's
probably will
nothing in the
happen.
settings.
That probably
So
will
yes,
happen.
this is exactly how it works. It's reading in the file configuration of the planes.
Is all this just a Q&A? Don't they go over anything else? Oh, it's all Q&A. Oh, this is boring as shit. All right, let's go to core features. Let's go over that. Oh yeah, I agree. I think that I think the first week's going to be real bad. Maybe the first couple of months. Online and downloading and importing the planes from before. There's going to be problems.
There will definitely be more of these Q&As to answer as many questions as we
Right.
can.
Yeah. Well,
But we're gonna move on
non-VR
to
head
some
tracking
core
work.
feature questions. So if you have a question about a core feature, feel free to ask now.
Now, why would they take features away? Like VATSIM.
All right. First question. Will 2024 support online ATC networks like
Right.
VATSIM and Pilot Edge and IVAO?
Right. Why should I download the
I
plane
think
when
it
I
should
can't
work
even
exactly
download
like,
the game? That's funny.
2020 was working.
Okay. Great.
That is very true.
What you have made abundantly clear is that AI aircraft traffic will be much better representing their real-life counterparts, and that is really great.
Me too.
But I have questions to that point. Will we see an improved behavior from these AI vehicles? For example, planes no longer driving through one another, or ground vehicles
Me
not stopping
too.
when an airplane passes?
I used to like going to GameStop and buying the game and
there's two
opening
things
it
here.
up.
So
And
yes, we have tried to,
Yep,
to
I was just
improve and
bringing
to
that
have
up.
better ground services.
Mhm.
And on top of that, this is also related to the addition of airports. So the ground services are using the information that we've got.
get that little warranty sticker put in it from
and sometimes we've got
GameStop.
some weird things there. So
Yeah,
we have
I think I still
world
have the
that we
map
help people to,
for
to do
GTA
some
5.
additions, and we are thinking about bringing
It's
that
somewhere
to
upstairs.
2024 in order to have
I took care of that
better
for very
addition on
long, and then I gave it to my kids to play, and then that
What
was it.
ATC improvements can we
Map
expect
was messed
in
up.
2024?
Case messed up.
Joe, do you want to answer to that?
I mean, there are some. Asobo made improvements, Working Title making improvements. I think what we're going to do is actually probably bring in one of those guys in the future session. So there have been improvements. I would say, if that's on your mind, the things that Say Intentions or Beyond ATC is currently trying to do, we.
But
looked
yeah,
at
but if
it
I do
and we're
that,
not doing this at
if I do rename my channel that, well, I kind of look at it as our channel, you know, because like, but anyways, What gender is it going to be? Is it going to be male, female? What are? Let me know. Let me know what gender it is, because there's more. There's more than two genders. And let me know. What its pronouns are. Appreciate it. 1 trillion of them.
Launch. It's good ideas that they have, so we're curious how good that all works.
Mhm.
But there are improvements, but let's have Chris and somebody from the server actually walk us through it.
Okay. Cool. Something to look forward to.
There we go. Non-binary. That
All
works.
right. Next question.
Its name is Steve. Its name is Steve, and they're non-binary, and they're alphabet friendly. Z and Zer.
What improvements can we expect?
Good pronouns.
Sorry, next. Will I see flight effects of other players in multiplayer?
So you will see some. It's related to the text.
Yeah, I really thought this was more than just a Q&A session. Well, I kind of am curious about some of this career mode stuff. Hang on a second. I wasn't really prepared to do any kind of flying tonight, but
we are only handling that kind of situation when we are computing the forces and the effects of the crash. So it means
right. All right, let's do something else, I guess. That's kind of boring. We can do Flight Simulator. I don't care. I can connect my mouse and keyboard real quick. Right. Yeah, the shared cockpit thing bothers me. Hang on, I'll be right back. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I have to bend down so I can plug in the mouse and keyboard. Give me a second. I said I wasn't planning on flying. Where is it? Are you in? So keyboard, here's your plug at keyboard. Where did it go? Here. Hiding from me. Excelsior! Excelsior! Remember what show that was from? It's going Excelsior! Alright, where's the mouse? The old mousearoo. Mute the game for a moment. Who's back? Frank back? Yeah, I would love to get away with just having the free version, but there's no way I'm gonna get that game and not have access to all the planes. So it looks like I'll be buying that $200 edition. I don't know if you saw what I put up in Discord earlier, but if you go to the store right now, like the Xbox store right now, it's already got Microsoft 2024 already has 18 5-star reviews. Don't know how the hell that's possible. A game that hasn't come out yet, a game that's months away, already has 18 5-star reviews. Go to my Discord and check it out. You'll see it. It's in the general channel. It's crazy. Actually, I flew the 707 earlier, and that was actually it was actually kind of fun to fly that plane, to be honest. Yeah, I wonder if that's in the Game Pass store, NHL 25. I think it is. This flight simulator, I unloaded a lot of mods a couple days ago. Like a lot of airplanes and liveries. I unloaded about 120 gigabytes. And ever since I did that, it's been taking a long time to load this game. I didn't touch any core any vanilla stuff. All I did was erase like PMDG stuff and, you know, fly simware and just stuff. Nothing had to do with the game, just mods, and now it's taking forever. So this should be a thing of the past from what I understand with the new simulator. So we'll see. Yeah, they did have a new plane come out today. I almost bought it. I have another one of their planes already. I have the Learjet, which is a lot of fun. I have so many planes like that already. I just, you know, it's an interesting plane. No, I you know, I didn't hear them talk about the Globe. Yeah, the 414, that I'm not familiar with. I'll have to take a look at that. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, that plane, yeah, they're definitely missing something, because that plane, when you spin around the plane on the outside with the engines on, all the engine sounds the same no matter where you're at around the aircraft. I am in the middle of editing a flight right now. It's actually almost done. I'll have it up sometime this weekend. I'm saving it for a day that I'm not streaming, but I did do a 747 flight that I will have up in a few days. Oh yeah, the Hurricane. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what takes so long with this. The Globe, not the Globe. I don't know. Yeah, that's bad grease. Yeah, when you got a dev asking that, absolutely. He's like, shh, Billy, Billy, what do I tell them about the other half of the plane? Come on, simulator. Stop being a bitch. It's crazy that it takes so long. Now what? I'll start this up and the mouse won't work. That'll really burn me up if the mouse doesn't work and I have to reload all this again. I might just call it a night. Oh yeah, climate change. Climate change is crazy. We can blame it on climate change. We can blame them losing the airplane on climate change. That's pretty good, Bobby. We should do that. Yeah, the guys lost the airplane from climate change. Oh yeah, yeah. Kamala will be very tough, just like she's been tough on everything else. Yep. She'll save America. Pedophile Tim Waltz and Hamilton Harris. Carbon. Oh yeah. Oh, Trudeau is Castro's son, so they tried to charge us a rain tax here in Maryland once before. I remember that, like a decade ago or something like that. They were trying to charge us, like every time it rained a certain amount of inches, like we were going to be taxed a certain amount of money equivalent to inches. Like it was a weird tax, but yeah, they were trying to do that. Right, white guys for Harris. Yep. I identify as a Kamala Harris supporter today. I do not approve this message. Oh wow, really? A rain tax? Yeah, that's a crazy tax, man. Getting taxed for the rain. That'd be like taxing people on, you know, how many, you know, how much ultraviolet rays the sun gave out today. You know, if it gives out more than so much, you know, you got to pay this amount of tax. I'm not really sure where that hurricane is right now. I think it's in the panhandle of Florida, I think, actually. Right. That's right. It's got to pay for all the new members. That's right. New members like Frank. Frank gets his next name and okay. You know, I'm not sure what I have downloaded actually for airplanes, because I did unload quite a bit of them. I don't know if I have the what'd you ask for? The fucking wolf? It's probably gonna fly the 707, but what'd you ask for? The fucking wolf? Trying to find a message. Apparently, right now, unload Hurricane. I think I still have my Hurricane Hunter downloaded. Gear mode. I could have sworn I saw you ask that. Ah, I can't remember it now. Oh well. Yeah, I'm waiting too. Yeah, there wasn't an update earlier today when I was in here playing around, but I'll check again as soon as I get in. Anytime I erase like a large chunk of data from the simulator, even if it has nothing to do with the actual simulator itself, just mods, it always takes a long time to load after that. Now, if I erase the whole game and then upload everything again, then it'll work just fine, but I don't know why that is. You would figure it would take a shorter amount of time to load if there's less data to load. Right? Doesn't that kind of make sense? Like, it'll be quicker if it's not as much. This seems to work opposite. Like, it's quicker when there's more data. A couple times when I've been waiting for this, I would go back to the home screen, quit the game completely, and then like restart the Xbox and see if that helps, and doesn't help. 13 minutes. Godly. That's a long time. I should do a I should do a hot tub stream for Microsoft. That would be fun, right? Like I think my next show is going to be in a hot tub, in a hot tub, right? Hot tub. Sitting there playing Flight Simulator in a hot tub. Works for me. We're going to have to make that happen. My in-laws have a hot tub. I'll have to go over there. Stream from over there. That'd be some sight, let me tell you. Let me tell you that will that yeah. Anyways, let's not visualize that. It's never going to happen. Well, the blue line has almost completed its goal. It's almost completed its mission. So we can unlock the next upgrade here. We unlock the simulator ability when the blue bar completely fills up. Okay, I've never heard of Madison beer, but okay. That's a good question, Grease. I don't know, actually. I mean, I think they said it was, what didn't they say it was 2 terabytes in that dev stream? That is 2 terabytes of data for the ground textures and all that. So if it's low res, I mean, It's got to be in the hundreds of gigabytes range still, even in low res. Good question though. I don't know. Might go to my grave without get. Oh, petabytes. My bad. I thought they said terabytes. Come on, simulator. Let's go. Jesus. Yeah, I don't really know who Madison Beer is. Should I look her up real quick? Here, let me look her up real quick. Hang on. Let me go to Google or to Bing. Type in Madison Beer and see what this thought looks like. Eh. Yeah, she's okay. All right, well, thank you for that. Right, 2,000 terabytes, right, right. Yeah, I bet they are an AK. She's not an idiot. Gotcha. All right, well, that's good. I mean, that's if you let her talk. I mean, you know, she needs permission to talk, so she can be as smart as she wants, but without that permission, she ain't gonna be talking. I'm just kidding. Don't cancel me. Men and women are equal completely. There are no differences. Men can have babies. Girls can take a piss standing up. It's all good. Girls can scratch their balls in public now. It's okay. 37 gender seems a little low. I thought it earlier. I thought it was in the thousands. I don't know what's going on with this simulator. Like, I'm half tempted to restart it. Or just say goodnight. I'd be like, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow when the simulator finally kicks back on. The blue bar has completed this mission, but I think it's buffering. I think it's got like one more little tick of life on the final boss here before it upgrades its flying ability to get to the simulator world. That's our next level, simulator world. All right, very good. Let's try this again. I don't know. I'll try it again if it works, great. If not, then I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, birds, right? Yeah, that mod I found today. Yeah, I found it very interesting that they are advertising their birds with Jesus. Like I said earlier, you know, it's gonna take more than Jesus to sell that mod for birds. Binaurophobia. Well, that's good, Bobby. Yeah, that's good. You can enjoy your modded birds, and, and enjoy the birds, Bobby. We might be finishing up my mission in expeditions here in a few minutes if this doesn't start working. We might just finish up my little mission in expeditions, and then we're gonna call it a night. I'm telling you, every time I erase a large chunk of data, modded data, not vanilla or game data, it always takes forever to load until I erase everything and then reload everything again. Right. I heard Captain Sim is already working on it. I heard it's going to be a female plane that goes by the name Steve. And I believe he already has the general data for the bird. He just has to do his Captain Sim deal to it, and then yeah, we'll have Captain Sim birds here pretty soon. That's probably accurate. I'm over 18 minutes. Oh yeah, we gonna finish. Okay, let's finish up my mission and expeditions, and then we gonna call it a night. I'm not sitting here all night. It could be something wrong with the game too. So where's the right mouse? Hang on, let me get the right mouse out. I'm almost done this mission here, so it shouldn't take too long. It's a pretty fun game. It's from the SnowRunner people, the Mud Runner, SnowRunner people. Come on. Right. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to look up. Hang on. I could have sworn that was in the Game Pass here. To NHL 25. Wait, I have that on my oh, I thought I had it in here. I used to play the hell out of this one here. NHL 94. Man, I used to play the hell out of that game. Let me look up sports real quick. I could have sworn that game was in Game Pass already. Oh no, it's 24. Okay. Really, NASCAR Heat 5. All right, I'll have to check that out. I do like Forza Motorsport 5. I have a lot of fun with that game. That game's been a lot of fun. Oh, and wait, let me show you this in person real quick. Instead of going to my Discord. Where did it say 18? It's gone now. Oh, no, wait a minute. Never mind. Right up top, under simulator, right under the plane. Now it's now got 20 reviews. How does it have reviews before it's launched? Don't tell me it's beta testers. Don't tell me it's whatever. It hasn't been released yet. How are there 25 stars already? Actually, we can see the reviews. Oh, they don't show them yet. I guess because it's not. I guess because they don't exist. This game looks like shit, by the way. I am not excited for the new Farming Simulator game. That game looks terrible. I really wish City Skylines 2 would come out already. But that game's never going to come out because they did a shit job making that game. So that game will never come out. And the new Train Sim World 5 is a big letdown. So I sure hope the Flight Sim is good when it comes out, because these other games suck. In my opinion, y'all can play them. I just said a lot of stuff, Bobby. I'm not sure what you're asking. What you're asking why for, but Let me turn the sound down a little bit. All right, let's try it at 20. All right, and I need to go backwards. This truck is a little bit of a cheat tool, a little bit of a cheat code, and it's okay. I don't mind. Where did the hang on a second. My drone out. Where did that? Oh, there's the bridge right there. Wow, 30 megabytes per second. Oh yeah, well, yeah, you're never gonna play it if you don't have internet. You're gonna have to move to Dubai just to log in. Reese, you have to get that good internet to play the game. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back and see what that was there. Jesus, 2 minutes for YouTube. That's rough, dude. Sorry to hear that. Ah, bridge. Deliver supplies. No thanks. I don't have supplies to deliver, pal. Yep, bridge. Right, that's what I was saying. You have to move to Dubai just to play the game. That would be great, I think. Should I be happy for you if you have to do that? I would think that would be a good thing. Yeah, I think something's wrong with Microsoft tonight. Probably because I was shitting all over that question that was asked about loading the simulator. All right, I need to get up there somehow. And I'm not sure how to do that yet. Definitely have to go around the other way, I believe. It's over here, behind us. Oh yeah, that's where we need to go. Yep. All right, let's turn around. All right, let's go, bitch. I have a hard time playing the game like this. Ooh, wait, we got an airdrop there. We should get that stuff. Get that stuff so we can sell it. How do I get over there? Oh, right over there. Very good. Let's go ahead and get all that stuff. Yeah, I remember when you had 0.5. I think that, like, when you first started coming around, I think that's what you had. 1 or 2 or 0.5, something like that. All right, let's see what you got. Yep, we'll take another one of them. Let's trade. And let's trade for some bones. All right, I guess we can get some more fuel. Let's grab all your pots. And we can sell them. Yeah, that's crazy. Wendy's Wi-Fi. That is true. Yeah, I don't know why you have such bad internet, Grease. I mean, I know you said it's because where you live, but like in today's day and age, like it's very uncommon if you have internet to I'm not trying to say anything negative about you at all. I'm just saying, like, in general, you live in a civilized part of the world. It's pretty hard to understand why you don't have good internet where you are. Yeah, I could believe that. Airplane Wi-Fi. Sure. Yeah, Starlink, right? All right, let's see what we got. We got to get all the way up top there. Down here. So I think we just need to keep on going around towards those trees over there. And I think that's how we get up. Right over that west side. Right underneath west. That looks like a straight shot. Right up. That's what we gonna do. Wow, the villages don't have internet well? I don't know what to say about that. For once in my life, I think I'm speechless. Maybe we don't go up that way. And then we got to keep on going around. Let's remove some air out of our tires. That way we have a little less bounce, a little more grip on the rocks. There's got to be a way up this hill. Oh, here are the trees I think I was talking about. All right, there we go. New climb, reward $100. Wow. Well, I guess I could understand that. Especially if you're on an island. And you're spread out from a lot of other islands, and I could see that. All right, let's put out anchor right there. One thing I like about this game over the SnowRunner games, you can actually push yourself with the winch too and go backwards. I think that is pretty cool. Couldn't do that in SnowRunner. You had to find something behind you. All right. Let's trade with this archaeological site. These old dinosaur bones. We need to finish exploring the area. All right. Maybe I can do it from here. We almost got 100%. Let's try our drone and see if we can complete this area without having to go back to the map. There we go. Stage complete. We're not complete the whole thing? Oh, man. Damn. Got a lot more left. It won't take long to get there. Damn. All right, we should be able to... No, I don't think we're going to go up that way. This one, again, we're probably going to have to go around the... No, actually not. I think that actually is the way up. Right here. Or right here. Go around. And... right here, I can go up right here. All right, so I think I'm going to make my way to this point, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. Maybe, we'll see. Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Well, I can't turn myself off now. Magnum's here. I can't say goodnight. He just showed up. What's up, dude? Trying to use these binoculars to get that question mark there, but yeah, see, here's that spot I was talking about. Go over here, climb up and around. We can go over here and get up to the top somehow. Yeah, what's up, man? How you been? Maybe if I go behind the question mark and then scan it, maybe it'll let me scan it. Where am I at with the question mark? All right, so that's behind me now. Let's try. I guess we're just not supposed to get those question marks. I guess they're supposed to stay on the map. I think that actually is a glitch. I think I read that on one of the forums, that those question marks stay on the map. Oh, yeah. Gotta make those noises in order to get up sometimes. Yeah. Get up. Get up there. Thank goodness for cheat code. There we go. Whoa! Alright, we should be able to make our way up somewhere around here. Let's keep on going around this bend here. Not much more bend to go around. Alright, let's keep on going around. Gotta be a way up there. Oh shit! I shouldn't have did that camera view. I almost fell off the whole mountain. There we go. Let's scan these footprints. Yeah, if I didn't have this truck, I don't think I'd be able to do this mission. Because the 3 trucks I have right now, none of them could do this. No chance. But old cheat code gets the job done. Mainly, oh yeah, Euro Truck Simulator, that's gonna be nice. I'm not saying that the trucks can't make the climb. They could make the climb. They would just run out of fuel though. And I cannot carry enough fuel to get a truck all this way, because I'm coming from a different map to do this mission. So we had to go through one whole map. We've done this whole map. All right, scan complete. Yeah, it is a little bit. The map's not very helpful. So if you just take your time, and usually these mountains, there's usually, and these Rockies, usually there's like one way up and down when you're on these kind of like mesas here. Well shit, this might be the last part of the expedition here. Let's just finish it up. I'm gonna put a little marker there. That way I know where it is. And we'll just drive around. Now, certainly, this truck makes it a whole lot easier to navigate. because it's a beast. It's very hard to roll it over. It's got a really good suspension for going over rocks. Got these big ass tires. Drive it like a, you know what? If I wasn't trying to complete this mission, I probably would, because I think if I roll over, I'm not going to be able to get back over again, and then I would have to do the whole mission over again. And man, I've like been working on this for a while because I haven't had time to play it. I play it for like 10 minutes at a time. That is fun to do though. Drive these vehicles like rental cars, just drive them off the cliff. Well shit, that's where we're going. We can drive off this cliff. Good old cheat code, we get the job done. I had a couple trucks like this in SnowRunner too, where they were just absolute cheat codes. You could drive through anything, no problem. All the mud and snow and swampiness. All right, let's do our scanning mini game. And then you shall pay me. You shall give me the money you owe me. Thank you, Godfather, for seeing me on the day of your daughter's wedding. May their first child be a masculine child. Dig up the dinosaur bone. Where the fuck is that? Where are we going now? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Private Pal. You are one big piece of dog shit. I've scraped shit off my shoe that's stronger than you, pal. What is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Did your mommy not give you a hug? Great movie, Full Metal Jacket. Oh, wait a minute. I can get up right here. Yeah. Ah! That's not your war face. Let me see your war face. Ah! I'm still not convinced. Work on it. Yay! We made a dinosaur. Look, yay! Don't flip the car more than 3 times. Did I flip it more than 3 times? I guess I did. I recognize more than 3 unknown points on the map. Are you kidding me? Oh, bunch of bitches. Go back to the headquarters. No shit, that was filmed in London. That's funny. Well, you know, I got a little more time. Let me try the simulator once again. I'll give it like 5 minutes, I guess. I got a little more time tonight. Yeah, I had no idea that movie was filmed in London. That's crazy. I thought that thing was filmed at a, you know, Marine base or an Army base. Well, I know they're called forts and camps. So I'm sorry for all the military out there that I just generalized everybody's got the same base. I didn't mean that. Yeah, I think Greece is talking about the country Greece where he lives. Yeah, I can imagine that they come over to your country and still think they're in the middle of London or Hong Kong or New York, and they drive crazy down these narrow little streets that are, you know, very steep incline, decline, cars on either side. Shamoopsie, come on. Or sizzle. I always wanted to say that. Goodbye fried rice, hello fried chicken. Or sizzle. Always wanted to say that. Them pesky Brits, that's right. Not pesky Americans, pesky Brits. All right, well, it's been what, 2 minutes already? Let's give it like 1 or 2 more minutes and KFC does sound pretty good. We got a Popeyes near my house that makes really good chicken. I don't go there a lot. I don't really eat fast food a lot, to be honest. My kids do, because they choose not to eat what I make. But yeah, I try to cook here in the house as much as I can. But KFC does sound really good. All right, it's been another minute. Yeah, there's got to be something wrong with the simulator tonight. All right, screw it. Let's go back to or we can do space trucking. I haven't done a mission in the space trucker in a while. Maybe we should do that. Let's see what well, you know, we have the Carpathians too. And Kanab Creek I've never done. Let's see what's in the Carpathian Mountains. Stone-faced. I need to take a hydrologist. I need a scout. There's a local story about an ancient mason who created unique sculptures in the wild. We learned once. So I get some upgrades. Oh, I get an engine and an outpost. I have played guitar for many years. Not great. I'm a much better drummer, but I can play guitar. Yeah, I know they are. Thank you, Greece. Thank you, Greece. Nah, yeah, I know they are. I didn't know that the other day. when I downloaded the game, I found that out. Yeah, let's do this mission. All right, so do we need to take anything? Oh, we have a prepayment of 3,800. All right, maybe I should take like a real scout vehicle this time, like an actual vehicle from the game that's not a cheat mode. So let's take this. This is our scout. Let's bring one of these, and yeah, and one of these, just in case. This thing will let us sell everything in a certain area if we need to. All right, let me see. Can I make any upgrades to this vehicle? Yeah, let's fix our paint job. Let's put the original back on. Nothing like the OG. Let's get our free sticker on here. Emotional support vehicle. And oh, we have a new gearbox now. I want the off-road one. This is the one I really want. This is a good one to have. Fine-tune, I don't really care about. It gives us more high gears, which I don't really care about. Oh no, this one has lower. Oh, that's that one. Okay, yeah, this is the one I want. Okay, let's sell that one back. Oh no, shit! I'll have to take a look at that kind of sim. Yeah, I think it'll look good in Xbox too. Magnum. Sorry, I'm just now seeing your message. Yeah, I think it will too. Oh, this mission is for a new engine. I think, yep, we can get that engine. Very good. Let's do that. All right, let's see if we have any upgrade for tires. We certainly do. That's a pretty interesting simulator. You know what though? I can buy a new. You know what? I can buy a new one. Let's buy something new. It's always fun to buy something new, right? Let's buy a new truck. A new Scout. I only have so many I can choose from because the I don't have the DLCs and shit like that. I tried this little Scooby wagon here. Of course, I like the way this one looks too. This Hornet. Let's get that. Let's get this piece of shit and see what happens. All right, purchase. Let's give this vehicle a try. This little Subaru looking vehicle. Let's put you, and you. And let's do some upgrades here. Wow. 20,000 for that. 75 parts and an extra 8 gallons of fuel. That's not really worth it. I'll have to look at that West Borland thing. I've met him a few times actually. I'll have to take a look at that. It sounds interesting though, for sure. Oh, reinforced kit. We'll take that. Bumper, rear mounted rack, reinforced bumper. I can hold 2 items there, and I can hold. That's definitely worth it. I don't really care about a roof rack. Reinforced bumper, sure. Oh, I don't want to go back already. And engine. Oh shit. We can upgrade the engine right away. Works for me. What about the oh, we can do the gearbox too. Sure me. Oh, I like this. You can upgrade all of it right away. That's very different than SnowRunner. SnowRunner, you had to find all these different parts around the different worlds, different areas, in order to upgrade. Average, average, average. I don't have much money left, man. I might have to yeah, I did I met him a few times and no. That was it actually. I thought he brought his bass player with him, but he didn't. It was just him. But yeah, no, I met him a few times in Baltimore. Many years ago, 20 some years ago. He was thinking about starting a side project from Limp Bizkit, and I was more than likely going to be the drummer for it. So he came up here so we could jam a few times and all that. It was pretty fun. All right, we'll just leave the regular free tires. Let's just do those. All right, extended winch, yes please. Sell that one. Differential lock and snorkel. We can do, well, spending this much money already, we might as well just spend it all. Oh, except now I can't put more resources in it, I think, because I don't have any more money. Let's see here. Put this back. All right, and I need to go back to here to fill the slots. There we go. Okay. No gas there. We can put gas here and here. All right, that's all I care about. All right, let's go. Hey, we gotta take a hydrologist. That's right. That, and that, and that, and okay, that's good. And let's bring out our cheat code just in case. Positive balances are required to start the expedition. What? Oh, I'm negative $8,600. Now, yeah, no. Yeah, SnowRunner didn't have anything like this. Yeah, you're right. Let's take away some upgrades from the Hornet, I guess. Damn it. Damn it. All right, let's here, let's sell this one back. We'll just do the regular gearbox for now. That's fine. All right, now can we leave? Thank you. All right, I guess that's let's start in our new vehicle, the one that put us in the poorhouse. Yeah, this has some interesting similarities between the game, you know, between Mud Runner and Snow Runner, and it's also got some pretty cool differences, but this is something we see in all the Snow Runner games, that vehicles populate on top of each other. Oh, I didn't want to use this vehicle. All right, let's turn this one off. And trade and change truck. There we go. Wonder if I can put a magnet thing on the top of this truck. All right, where are we going? We're going over here. Why can't I hear anything? Did I mute the game? Hang on a second. Oh yeah, I sure did. Like, why can't I hear the game? Yep, just like a Subaru. All right, get to the viewpoint. It's a pretty nice little truck. I kind of like it better than the starter edition that came with the beginning of the game, which is one of the trucks I have out already. All right, cross the fjord. Okay, we'll use our binoculars. Why are they still giving us like entry-level shit as far as prompts? Or is this just part of the mission? That I guess this is maybe part of the mission. Maybe I shouldn't get so bent out of shape about it. It's really not that big of a deal, is it? All right, nothing else to look at. We can't cross it in this truck. We'll just switch the cheat code. Handling's a little bit loose in this vehicle, which a little different than the last vehicle. That last vehicle is really tight. Like, you turn the wheel and it would go. This one needs a little bit of loving, a little bit of help. All right, how do I get down to where I'm going? I don't think I'm going the right way. I think I need to go down here. Across the fjord. Right here. Yep. definitely not going the right way. So let's a little marker here, here. That'll work. You know what? If the simulator is on Game Pass, probably. Well, if it's on Game Pass, I'll definitely get it. I don't know. I've seen a little bit of it so far, and it just doesn't look like it's much different than what they've been doing. So I don't know about the farming simulator, that's kind of a tough comment for me to make, because I've really enjoyed those games a lot over the years and have hundreds of hours in each one of those, you know, respectively. But we'll see. More than likely, yes, I will be, but I can't honestly say that 100% as I'm sitting here tonight. Yeah, it does look like new maps and some new vehicles maybe, but like, I don't know. Just the rest of it just doesn't seem like... Oh yeah, we can cross here. All right, very good. Yeah, the rest of it just doesn't have me like... I don't know, you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to keep on babbling, but you know what I'm saying. I haven't had to go into low mode with the differential yet. That's good. Right, yeah, okay, that's a good way of putting it, not next gen, right. Yeah, it doesn't look next gen at all. It's the same, it's like the same cab views, the same pipe, you know, it's just textures of the wheat and the barley and the corn, and like they don't look like they've improved a lot. The graphics of the tractors don't look like they've improved a lot. You still can't interact with anything inside the tractors. Like, you can't operate the radio, you can't operate switches. Like, it would be great if they had, like, if they made it like Flight Simulator in some ways, where you'd have to operate certain switches and levers and things like that in order to, you know, make the dump go up, or to start spreading seed or whatever. That would be really cool. Oh yeah, yep, scanning minigame. If you mess up, you got to start at the beginning of the scanner. It won't let you redo just the one you missed. You got to redo all of them. Stage complete. All right, where are we going now? We're going up yonder. All right, let's do this first. Yeah, you know what? That's true. I've seen meters like that in baseball games, soccer, certainly golf, that's for sure. This is what I was trying to do on the last map, where the question marks were, but it wouldn't let me scan it like it's letting me scan that one. All right, so that's good. Let me bring out the drone real quick, just because something to play with. All right, it looks like we can go through here a bit. No. Put the brakes on. Yeah, looks like we can go up this way. All right, very good. Let's do that. Doing okay on fuel so far. Yep, I might have to use an anchor now. Nope. Nope. Can we get... might have to use an anchor. Yep. All right, let's get an anchor. Let's get an anchor out. Pull us, here, we'll pull over here. Thank you. Hey, look, a little lightning bug. That's cool. Man, I hope there's no hidden, like, tree stumps in here, like there were in in the SnowRunner. That opening map. And you be driving through certain areas like this. And you hit those tree stumps, take out the whole bottom of your vehicle and do all types of damage. Just make your vehicle just dirty, just all kinds of stupid problems with your vehicle. All right. Oh, we have an echo sounder. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks. This is the first time we've encountered water in this game. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Looks like we got to go around here. It's super killer. It's echo sounder. Yeah. Excuse me. Let me use my binoculars real quick. Stone-faced. I know exactly what that face looks like, buddy. Stone face. All right. I like how it leaves the tire tracks. It's interesting. This is silly. You're so silly. It's funny. All right. We're good here. Should we put ourselves in? Do we have a differential? Let's see. Oh, we sure do. Let's do that. This doesn't seem to damage your vehicle like it does in SnowRunner when you misuse the locking differential and the low gear. SnowRunner, you break your vehicle in half, but in this game, I haven't come across any. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God for the snorkels. I should have used the echo sounder though, but I figured this is the right way to go. I mean, here's the square. Subaru gets the square. More scanning. More mini games. Twice the excitement. Double the fun. Where are we going now? Jesus Christ. This is mission ever, like, these missions are dumb as shit. Alright, so we gotta go up and around, I guess. I guess we head towards that tree. Head towards the rock. I can take myself out of low gear. There's no reason. Hey, you know what though? Like in real life. Oh, you know what? The grass is kind of matted down. No. We do leave tire marks, but the grass doesn't go down. I was trying to see if the grass went down when you drive over it. But it doesn't. It doesn't make tire marks, but it doesn't leave any kind of brown markings. Alright, where am I going here? Nope. I think it's right here. That would be cool. Inabuilds has a little race car right now that you can buy. It's like $2, I think. I bought it. Not realizing it was a April Fool's thing, but still have it. It looks really cool, but it's like not really functional for the most part. Stone face. Look at TJ up there playing Stone Face again. He's so good at Stone Face. Look at him, just like his granddad. Right. One more stop. Oh, no, expedition done. Very good, and we got an engine upgrade. Awesome. Let's go back to headquarters and collect our money. Oh yeah, I think Parallel 42 does have a car. That's right. That's right. All right, I am going to get out of here. I have work tomorrow. But there's this much of a about this much of a chance that I'll be streaming tomorrow afternoon. Maybe 2 o'clock-ish my time, East Coast time. There's a for you 24-hour guys, that's around 1400. There's a very good chance I'm going to be streaming because we have a half a day tomorrow at work. And I don't know. Maybe there'll be something new out that I buy, or maybe not. But yeah. So if you're available tomorrow, that would be great. Swing on by around 2 o'clock. I don't know. Well, that's if the simulator's working. You know, if the simulator's not working, I don't know. Anyways, thank you for tuning in tonight. It was great chatting with y'all for a minute. It's been a while since we've all kind of said what's up. So it was nice seeing everybody, and you know, make sure you tip your bartender on the way out. And you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You can't stay here because here is going to be gone here momentarily. But anyways, I will see y'all again here soon, my friends, on the next AAA show. See y'all later. See ya.